So welcome to another chapter of this Python 3 tutorial. Today we will be learning about variables, string and integer conversions. So I wish you like it. So first of all, let's create a new file. Okay, here. So a variable is a position in memory where you name in that position and you assign a value. It can be a string, a double, an integer, a boolean, whatever you want. But let's concentrate in this video about integer and strings that are the most common type of variables that you will use, right? So let's start. Let's say we have a program that will be age printing. Okay, it's not that exciting, but well, it's a start. So first of all, you create a variable that is age, and you will do an input, enter age. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here, right? Let's put a capital here. Okay. So now you will have this variable age, and you will enter a value for that, and age value will be what you input using your keyboard, right? So then you will print your age is plus age. So this is how you concatenate variables, because let's say this is a string variable, this is a text. Even if you put numbers here, this is part of a text. So you concatenate this with variable, and that's what will be printed. Let's see. Yeah, let's save it. Okay, where? Let's put it here. String. Let's say variables, right? Okay. So enter age 38. So your age is 38. That's the answer. That's good. So what happens if I want to add or do some mathematical operation with that number? If I just put that age is age plus 5, here is the problem, right? Put 38 like it was, we will have an error because we can't convert this string to an integer. This is an integer, this is a string. You can't do this math, right? So let's go back here and let's convert age to an integer variable. So if you wrap this with int, this will convert what you enter here to an integer, right? So let's save it, and now we will advance a little, but not what we want. Let's see. Now the problem changes. This is not the same problem as we have here. The problem now is that it can't print this because again we are mixing variables. This is a string, and now age is an integer because we converted it. See, here you said that this is an integer. So what we can do is to convert this to string here. So if we run this now and we put 38, now it will work. Let me say something about this. It is not the same to convert to string here than to convert to string here, because here you are saying that to convert to age, but age will still be an integer, right? And for right here, put it as a string, but age will still be an integer. Different is here that if I do something like this, let's say h2 is string of age, right? Plus 5. h2 is a string now because you said that this will be a string. So now h2 can't be something like let's say we can't do math here, right? This will fail because h2 is a string and this is an integer, so you can't do anything like that. What else? This is about conversions, but if you can do something like this, for example, as we know, age is an integer, and let me prove something. It is the same if I put here age, right? Let's forget about this right now. This will work, but this is something we can't do. Why? Because again, let's say 25, and this will fail, and this is because age is still an integer. It is not converted to string here, it's still an integer. Here the only thing you have is that right now we will display it as a string, but we are not converting this to string. Here you are converting this to string because it's string of age. What you can do here is what happens if you do something like this. h2 equals h2 plus let's say a string of this number, right? You are saying that print this as a string. So let's save it, and if I put this, oh okay, I forgot to print this. Yeah, things happened. So here now this is what happens. We have 43 is h2, and this is the other string that we have, right? It concatenates like we saw in the first part of the video. We are concatenating like here. It's the same as we have here. This part is kind of the same of doing this, right? So that's all for today. Next video we will start with some other structures. So any question you have, just please tell me. Comment in the video if you like it, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Sorry in the last videos about the sound, but well, right now I have a better microphone, so it will not happen again. So see you next time. Goodbye.